Okay, so oh, I have audio again. That's cool, I guess. And I think that's the biggest thing on why I look back so fondly on some of my exes, but not all of them, is because you always want to feel like you can't. Let me move my mouse. You always want to feel like you don't ever want to feel like you can do better, and I think that's ooh ooh ooh. It's gotta get hit, bro. That's funny. One, two. Oh, fuck you. You're so weird for that. Okay. That was a crit. Holy, that could have been bad. Let me lower this sound, because it's gotta be so loud. Like, it's so loud for me. Cool. I have the rolls. That's so cool. Bag. Basic potion. Does it want me to get a Pokemon to do that? So the restore button's not working, which is interesting. The restore button's not working. Okay, cool. So with that knowledge, I think I'm gonna try to kill the Rolts, or I'm gonna get into battle, and then I'm gonna heal everything up, and I'm gonna go fight the lady with the Pikachus. Cool. This is a great level 4 Wurmple. Is as slight as it's gonna get. So let me go to bag. Basic potion. Rolt is now maxed. Ooh, poison sting is crazy. You're so weird for that, man. I kind of want to catch you because poison sting's so useful. If this doesn't catch, then I'm not gonna worry about it. But if it catches, then now I have poison string to low-key I can lead off with, which I think is gonna be super good. Okay, I'm gonna use one more. Last Pokeball I'm gonna use on you. I always like to have one left because you know gotta have one left. 2, 3, cha-ching. Cool. But I think that's the goal of like every relationship should be, is for you to. That's so aged, bro. Let me leave. Nah, like let me run. If you don't let me run, there is going to be a tweak. Cool. Thank you so much. That is so nice of you. Cool. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let me switch up my Pokemon so it can be the right way around before I enter into this. I think I want to lead with the Wurmple, because hopefully I can get poison off as early as you can. Like, that's the goal, right? Should be to get poison off as early as you can. I have no heals, but I have a bunch of revives, so we're gonna see how this goes. 2 level 20 Pikachus, from what I remember. Oh, it didn't load the last one, and it continued to have this as the main field. Poison String. It doesn't matter, we're only going to get poison on this. Poison there is amazing. That is the whole reason we brought you. I actually do want to straight switch you out into something else. I'd like to oh shit, dude. Yes, I'm back. I just gotta do something. Okay, I'm back. Okay. Swap into Marshtomp. So now you're poisoned. You're gonna do this bullshit. You're gonna take a tip of poison. Cool. That did not go up. Aqua Tail. My defense has now fallen twice. We're using Aqua Tail. It missed. It's amazing. Love that. We're using Aqua Tail again. If this misses, I'm gonna tweak out. Also, I just couldn't. Holy! What does Aqua Tail do? How did Wurmple just learn Poison Spring? That does not make sense. Shoot. Apparently, I want to keep battling. Because I know what Aqua Tail does. Quick attack there is kind of scary. I'm low at 3. What is going on? What is the base damage of that move? What the hell? Holy shit. My Wurmple's low-key gonna evolve into a Kakuna, which would I'm not gonna be actually too opposed of because Beecher sounds pretty chill. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Like, this sounds pretty chill. But I think the whole point of not exes and relationships, but I think a strive and goal you should have when it comes to just like straight up base way you see your world. Wurmple is not going to evolve into a Beedrill. I knew that. I'm looking scared of little grunts now because that was fucked up. But I should fight him. I need the XP no matter what. No matter what, I'm gonna end up needing that XP like badly. Kind of like Kaizomon, if you guys have ever watched people play that. Like, XP is just hard to come by. 3 Pokemon is scary. Holy. Poochyena, cool. We're right back down to level 14s. This is at the front of my party now. It actually was at the front of my party. I can't really complain too much. So I'm gonna this Marshomp. This Marshomp is I'm gonna play it like a 5-year-old. This Marshomp is just going to win my game. If I am actually genuinely worried about PP because I do not know of a way to restore it yet, I am going to save my tail PP because what the hell is going on? Yes, I do. I want to switch change this Ralts. And then right again, we're going into this Marshomp. Fuck, that's bad, that's bad, that's bad. Okay, I'm back into the move, so now when I leave, and then I just have to find myself. I'm back in, cool. We're not damaging. We're going here, we're going into Marshomp, and we're swapping, not checking the summary. But anyway, what I'm saying is, when it comes to just relationships in a whole, I think it does just rarely matter about making sure that you both find each other attractive and you feel like neither one is settling, because I think that's another problem I have with, like, I don't want to say this because it sounds kind of weird and mean, but it's like my type isn't the most like generally attractive. Like, I find them attractive, but I feel like a lot of the time it is like I'm settling, even though I don't feel that way. I still kind of feel that way, if you know what I'm saying. Because I feel like I could do better, but it's like I don't like this is as good as I like want to go. I'm kind of low on HP. I don't really want to use this. If Aqua Tail gets the KO, which it is, saves me the revive, so it's worth it. Brolstrom is getting stuff done, which is good. This Marshomp hasn't gained any XP, which is weird. So it only goes out to the first Pokemon, and it is not actually done the right way. Silicobra is now evolving into whatever, like Beautifly or whatever. It's something weird. That's a very early evolution. I guess having a stage 3 this early on is probably good. Yeah, Beautifly, right? That's what it's called. Yeah, I am the GOAT. Leading off with a Beautifly doesn't even sound too bad. There's got to be a Pokemon Center though, right? Like, this is crazy. I don't know, more gas. It's just like I gotta stop running and doing because I can't be bothered. Caught myself. Let's check out what's going on here. Why not? We're gonna give it a couple, but Blossom, that's cool. I'm too frightened to move. Razor Leaf. Cool. You have a flying type move, right? You do not. Okay. My best thing into a Blossom is a Ralts. Acid Spray. Special defense just harshly fell. And it's super effective. I knew that. I'm I have 2 Psybeams. I'm just gonna have to pray to God a Psybeam kills. It leaves it okay, and I think I die here, and if I don't, it's a miracle. I'm the GOAT. Yeah, so I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen. This is actually a great place because I can now heal. It's a great place to be at because that needs that heal. And I've tried to do that outside of battle and it won't let me, so I'm forced to do it inside of battle. Don't poison, that'd be so gay. That's so weird, man. The wild Wurmple chases me. You gotta fix that. It just makes the game unplayable. Beautiful, I've played it. Run away. Let me run away. Holy fucking shit, that's so weird of you. Okay. How bad I can't miss. Okay, cool. Let's see what it is. I'm gonna give it a couple, see what they are. Hopefully I can fucking leave. Number 2 is my Mars Shadow. Cool, I can actually run from something. Super nice and chill. Let's see what else is going on in this patch of grass. Another Blossom. Yeah, so just straight up seems like I should fight this. It seems like I'm gonna need that XP no matter what, because that double battle scares me. This is gonna be the last one, and then I'm gonna figure out how to post. I'm just gonna post 2 back-to-back YouTube videos because I really can't be bothered to post them together. I'm gonna Aqua Jet. Okay, out of these Pokemon, I would like. I don't really give a shit about that Beautifly. We'll give Beldum some XP. He's just been chilling. So, I mean, when it comes to relationships, I think it just has to. You both have to feel like you're winning. You both shouldn't feel like, yeah, I could do better. I feel like I'd rather have this or that or that. You should both feel like, yeah, dude, like I'm really happy with where I'm at. I do genuinely think this is like not as good as I can do, but like I do genuinely think that like this guy's better than me or this girl's better than me. And at the end of the day, if you don't think that, then you're not going to be happy with cool. Oh, so it actually probably is that button to get back into the game. Because you're a bitch and I pressed the wrong button, you just don't get levels now. And you should both feel like yeah, dude, I'm winning. Like, this guy is so much better than me. I don't know how I pulled this. Like, you guys probably see those on, like, TikTok where it's like, the dude's like, dude, I'm autistic as fuck. How the fuck did I pull this shit? Like, that's how you should, like, unironically, that's how you should feel, bro. Like, you should be happy to be there. You should never feel like, you know, like, you have to be, or, like, you're just kind of with them to be with them because it's the only option. And that's why I feel like I still miss the one from back in the day, is because I should not say back in the day because that sounds bad. But that's why it's so important to. They have no special defense. Okay. But I feel like that's the reason it's so important for not just. Let's see what it is. Youthful? I don't know what that is. That's not the Vulpix. Okay, that's in the game wrong. Fix that code, little bro. Okay, that's scary. We're the same level. I'm getting kind of low. I'm gonna Aqua Tail here. Hope that kills. It does. Cool beans. Thank you. That was a crit. I don't actually know if that matters too much or not. Yeah, it's so you gain no XP if you kill it. It's just the first mon in is the tied to XP. So fix that, please. I'd love that. Obviously, I know you don't want to play exactly like Pokemon, but still Pokemon game, so you're held to those standards. This will be the last fight, and then I will go to bed. I know I've said that about the Pikachu lady. If I wipe here, I'm probably never going to touch the game again, and it will be completely my fault. I'll probably end up sacking a bunch of things to revive into the Marchomp like once or twice. It is just 2 Mons, though, and I'm up 3. Oh, it is not what I thought it was going to be. I'm just going to Aqua Tail. I think it's going to be important to just kill him, kill him, kill him. Keep battling. I want him to get some XP too. It's kind of bad that this is where we're at right now, but it's like I don't want to grind anything else up any other way, so we're just kind of gonna live my life this way. And yeah, so I do genuinely believe the important part of relationships is that you both feel like you won the lottery. Because if one feels that way and one doesn't, it's like gonna be level 20. That's as high level as the Pikachu was. Like, that is crazy to think about. This is the same level that the Pikachu I fought 2 of at the start of the game was. Aqua Tail just missed. That's bad. I'm left at 4 HP. If this does not connect, I lose. Cool beans. I would have had the sack. Another thing revved. Brought it back in on the stack. Forget a move for Aqua Wing. Yeah. Give me that. Because that's the healing move, right? Passive healing sounds chill as fuck. It's like 32, right? Is it 42? Is it 24? Is there no Pokemon centers? Because that's crazy beans. There's no Pokemon centers, man. There's something over here, right? I'm gonna wipe to the fucking VTuber. I'm gonna wipe to the fucking VTuber. I'm gonna wipe to the fucking VTuber. What's in my bag? I only have revives. I mean, if anyone could do it, it's like it's against the level 15, so maybe. Please don't let me wipe to a fucking VTuber. Please, if I wipe to a VTuber, I'm gonna be so mad, bro. Attacks doesn't matter. You're a special attacker. Do some decent damage, please. That'd make my life. Okay, Aqua Ring, you're gonna heal. Okay, Ralts is dogging though. Fucking hell, this is such a weird video game, bro. I'm fighting fucking. Didn't she retire? Or not retire, whatever. Graduates, what they call it in VTubing. So you're dead. Cool. Swap you in. We're gonna set up an Aqua Ring. Hopefully heal up. Survive. This should heal me up a good bit, right? Yeah. 11 HP compared to whatever that is. 7. Okay. And then this is only gonna deal neutral, but I am telling you, I'm actually worried about this. Plus 11, it's gonna be plus 7, and I think this kills. Maybe not actually. I might be left it a little bit. That sucks. I am PP like worried. Yeah. I think I'm gonna Aqua Tail next turn though. Save some PP on stuff that actually matters. Plus I have 2 physicals. I want to save the whatever it's called on water gun because it's a non-physical, so in case my physical gets lowered a fuck ton. That's so annoying. Holy shit. But anyway, that is my opinion on relationships and why both should be 50-50. Not 50-50, but you should both feel like you're winning. This is gonna kill, right? Holy shit, it's just I'm stuck. Like, I'm dealing 7 damage. I'm dealing less, I'm dealing 6. Holy shit, dude. Love that gameplay loop. Love that. Oh no, I'm losing. Fucking that. So anyway, this was... I'm gonna fucking tweak. That's really nice though. I'm healed back up to full. Low key for free. But anyway, I missed, so now I don't think this kills in 1. Holy shit, dude. I don't want to play video games no more. I don't want to play video games no more. Holy shit, dude. I'm gonna wipe to a VTuber. Holy shit, dude. I just can't miss. Like, it's just genuinely that bad. This is terrible. This has to not miss. This lands and kills. Holy shit, dude. That was terrible. I just got 13k? Do you get a different one for each starter? That'd be cool, actually. So I'm here, I'm just a bitch. You could have skipped all of that, actually. Cool beans. Let's see what's over here now. It's gonna be a bridge. Let's see what's going on. So there's more Aqua Run battles, or Magma Runs, which it's not fun or entertaining. I'm not enjoying it. But yeah, so like, look, I'm a grown ass man who misses my ex. So what? That's crazy. And the reason I miss her is because I genuinely think she's better than me. And that is now what I strive for in every relationship, is to make it feel like I am dating up. Not in the terms of anything else, but make it feel like the girl is genuinely better than me. But I want to also continue to get better myself, which is then going to continue to date the people that are better than me. And not like they need to be better than me because I need to continue to improve my social status type of way. It feels bad when you're like, damn, I feel like I could do better. But it's like, if you can find something that is better than you, you can't be thinking those things or doing those things because it's just not true. So I think, and you also just genuinely don't want to be like, yeah, dude, this is my girl, and then pull up a straight out of, like, you're like a 7 or an 8, and you pull up like this 6. Like, nah, bro, like, what? I'm not even that. I'm like a 7 probably. I'm a 6 or a 7. And like, you don't want to pull out a bitch who's like a 5 or a 6 or a 6 or a 7. Like, oh yeah, you two together, yeah, it makes sense. No, like, that just doesn't feel good. You want to pull out a girl who's like an 8 or a 9. You know what I'm saying? So you always want to do better than what you are. But if you're an 8 or a 9, then you really only want to pull out the 10 out of 10. Which, you know, it is what it is. But I'm gonna continue to try to grind my way up to being that 10 out of 10, so that I can have an opportunity with those 12 out of 10s and everything. But not that I don't find other things attractive, but it is just genuinely because I want to be high value, so that more women are like me, so I can try to pick another woman that I find attractive, but also still feel like I'm going up. I know it's kind of like, it's hard to explain the way that I feel about it, that I want to date someone better than me, but also continue to get better myself. And it's not like date someone better than me in like the weird way, oh, they're like, dude, like, I need to increase my social status, bro, like, oh, well, that's like the weird like medieval marriages and shit. Like, not even like that. You just want to feel good about what you were able to accomplish and pool and bag and everything else. So I mean, that's really what it is. And I mean, life's gonna be life, and you're not gonna be able to always do that. But I think that is the genuine goal I have for relationships, is, I mean, yeah, for them to like, for me to like them and me to find them attractive, and for us to have a good connection and everything, but also for them to genuinely be better than me, because you want to feel like you're doing good. You want to feel like you're doing a good job, and not like, oh yeah, dude, like this is what I'm doing. And I just genuinely feel like you really, like, you settled or you did something else. It's like I know people who I feel like, damn, bro, like you really could have done so much better than that, and you're gonna choose that. Like, bro, like lock in, you can do so much better than that, and you're just not. So it's like you don't want to be that guy. You don't want to be the guy who's. It's a big time commitment. It's a big commitment in life. It's a big commitment in everything you do, and it's gonna impact the way you do everything and everything you do. So you need to make sure that it's worth it, and that it's someone who's going to try to build you up and make you better and themselves better than someone who's going to try to drag you down to whatever their level is. And I think people who are always above you can always pull you up higher. And I don't mean that in like the weird like alpha male shit. Like, I'm just saying, like, I want to be the best version of myself, and I want someone who's going to make me the best version of myself. And I mean, like Socrates once said, bruh, it is a shame for a man to grow old without seeing what his body is capable of. And I mean, that's just, like, I don't want to be weird or anything, but it's true. It's like I want to know what I'm fully capable of, and I want to see what my genetics have peaked out at. Like, this is millions upon millions of years of people like getting bitches and having sex to make me. So I want to see what everyone has done to make me. How good of a specimen am I? I mean, look, I'm tall, I'm muscular, but I can be more muscular, I can be more lean, I can be faster, I can be better, I can probably end up getting taller if I eat the right way. It's all of these things that can accumulate, and you want to find out what the best possible you can be. And if you make these big commitments in life and relationships, you always want them to have the same passion about it as you do, of trying to be the best that they can be. But you want them to be doing better, because it's like when you work out with someone stronger than you, you're forced to continue to grow and improve faster. When you play against someone who's better than you, you're forced to improve your game faster. And look, I don't mean in like the weird alpha way, man, like alpha male way. I know I keep saying it, but it's the same points that they have, but I don't mean it in like that way of dating up to date up. I want to date up, so I feel that also sounds worse. I was gonna say, so I feel accomplished, but it's not. It's not just that. I want to date up, so it's something that, it's not like an accomplishment, but it's something that you feel proud of. You're like, yeah, dude, I did that. And it's when you date girls, I date girls I find attractive, but I still feel like I was dating down on, and girls that I didn't find attractive at all, and a girl I felt like I was dating way up on, I felt super attracted to. And it's different between all of them. And it's the one you feel attracted to, but you feel like you're still dating down on. It's a weird feeling, because you're like, yeah, dude, you're hot, but it's also like, I feel like I could do better. And who knows? I could not. I really don't know. And that's the most interesting thing of it all, is you don't really know. You don't know if you're dating down or dating up, because it's so fake, and it's genuinely not a real topic or subject or anything of the matter. But life's gonna be life, and you're gonna have to make those decisions. So why do you care so much about what other people think and do and everything? And it's not like I'm dating up so I can say, oh yeah, I'm dating up. I'm dating up so I feel like I can be better and do better, and so I feel in my own like heart that I've accomplished this, and that I am doing good and being who I want to be and doing the important things. That sounds so weird. I'm just kind of yapping at this point on that last part, but it's like, it doesn't matter if you think you're dating up, or if other people think you're dating up or dating down. If you think you're dating up, then yeah, that's good. It doesn't matter if you think this bitch is, if everyone else thinks this bitch is ugly, and you think she's super hot, super kind, and amazing to talk to, and you're like, dude, this is the best person in the world, I think she's way better than I am, then yeah, that's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about dating up. I'm not talking about, dude, this girl's super hot, everyone else thinks she's super hot, but I'm like, yeah, she's mid, but she's still, like, overall a baddie, 10 out of 10, and she wants me, hell yeah, I'm gonna go for that. And look, if you don't think she's a 10 out of 10, and she's a 10 out of 10, you're doing yourself a disservice, her a disservice, and everyone else a disservice, and that's not okay. So I think You gotta find yourself who you think is bad, who you think is a good person, who you think is fun to talk to, and all of that accumulates to making them the 10 out of 10, the 12 out of 10, and all of these amazing things to culminate. And that's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about dating. I'm not like, dude, this bitch is bad as fuck. Let me go get some of that coochie. Ah. Nah, like, you gotta lock in you don't gotta lock in just to lock in. You wanna do good so you can do good and feel good about it and genuinely be like, this person, it makes me a better person just by being near them every day and being near their awesomeness and their greatness and everything. That sounded like I was talking about God, which is low-key weird, but it's when you use awesomeness in like real like conversations, you're like, damn, that guy's talking about God, or like he goes to church a lot. Real, hit me up, religious AF. But nah, dude, it's like you want to be the best that you can be, and you want someone who's gonna help you with that and motivate you. Because if you got a girl that you think is you're dating down, you're not gonna be extra motivated all those days. But I can tell you, from when I'm dating all these extra bad bitches, and when I was dating or talking to the girls I found super attractive and I thought were way out of my league, I trained harder, I lifted harder, I ran harder, I did everything with way more intention and purpose. So they didn't feel like they could do better either, because it's a two-sided coin. Whatever you feel, they're gonna feel too, to an extent. And being near them makes you better, and also just the thought of them makes you better. But if it's not someone who's better than you, and you're like, damn dude, I'm hotter than them, I'm better looking than them, I'm smarter than them, I'm more funny than them, then what do you have to improve? Then there is nothing for you to improve. So I think that's where it gets really interesting, and that's where you really have to find what you're looking for in a relationship, is that mix between you think you're dating up, and she thinks that you're dating up, or you think that you're dating up and she thinks that she's dating up, because you value things differently. Like, you can be super tall, super handsome, super athletic, but have no social skills, and that's what they really value in a man. And it's no one's fault that they value that, but you're still, they still like to talk to you, and you're fun to talk to. And you could be dating a bitch that's super ugly but amazing to talk to, super funny, super awesome, and everything else, and feel like you're dating up because she's so awesome and fun to talk to. And that's what you have to strive for, is you want to feel like, maybe not specifically only that though, maybe you still want to feel like that they're better than you in every category, or at least even. But it's like, when it came down to it, men and women look at it differently. Like, a funny girl isn't gonna get as much, who's like a 5 out of 10, a funny girl isn't gonna get as much girls as much dudes as a 5 out of 10 funny guy is gonna get girls. And it's just how it goes. They value, women and men that value things differently in a relationship. So I think it's important to date up, just because it's just how you view things and how you want to live your life, is just to continue to get better. That's all you want to do. Get 1% better every single day. By the end of the year, you're 365% better. And that's all that matters. You get better every day. The people around you make you better every day. You make them better every day. And that's, I think, the biggest and greatest thing, and the reason I want a relationship the most, is it's someone who will motivate you on those hard days. Someone who will care for you on the days that are bad. And it's like, you have coaches and friends and everyone else who's gonna do those, but it's like, a coach can only motivate you so much before it gets kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm motivated to work out just so my coach doesn't feel bad. I'm motivated to work out hard so I can be good on and off the field, lift heavy so I can look good, feel good, and do all these other things. But it's also like, dude, when I'm having a bad, shitty day, it's not like I can go call up my coach and be like, yo, coach, man, I'm feeling terrible. And he's like, yo, dude, the fuck do you want me to do about it? He'll be like, why, or some shit, but it's like, he can't do too much about it. But your girl, like, hey, can we go out and like do something? I'm like kind of feeling bad. She'll be like, yeah, dude, what do you want to go do? But it's also, they're gonna try to make you better every day. They're gonna still be like, hey, don't forget to hit your workout. Don't forget to go lift today. Don't forget to go to practice today. Do all of these other things. And that's the beauty of it. That's why you want to date up, is because it's important. Not just to feel like you're doing good, but to have someone who's gonna tell you that every single day. And it doesn't that's what the biggest thing in a relationship is. You want someone who's going to build you up every single day by day, make you better by who you are. And look, I think that some people might do better when they know that there's someone looking up to them. So if you want to date down just so you know that there's someone looking up at you, so you can become the idol that they think you're gonna be. Like, I have friends who are like that. Then yeah, go ahead and do that, as long as you still like them, you still care for them, and you still do everything else, and you're not toxic, and you're not mean, and you're still a good, genuine guy to them. I do not care, as long as you both feel happy and fulfilled, and you're both trying to become better every single day. That's all that matters. Because look, I don't care if you want to be better every day, but I want to be better every day. That's the type of person I'm looking for, someone who mirrors that. Holy dude, that was like actually like a good intensive figuring life out talk. Where was my mouse? I found it. But I think, genuinely, I think TLDR of the last probably 10, 15 minutes is, you want to date someone who's better than you so that you can get better yourself. But it shouldn't be the only reason you date. They should also be there for you and care for you.